Welcome back to Nickel and Dime Podcast here at Penn High School from the Pennant. I'm C.J. Kavadas.
I'm Luke Barker.
Alrighty, it is November 1st, Saints Day, beginning of No Shave November. Luke, what are you doing for No Shave November?
Got to follow through with it. We're going no shave.
Just no shave at all?
No shave at all.
Whatsoever?
At all.
What can you grow? Can you grow a beard?
No.
What can you grow?
What you're seeing right now. You might need a microscope.
I'm looking closely. I see some blonde hair.
You might need
it's going to be beautiful.
What about you?
We're going to start it off with a goatee. It's going to get too dirty in the middle of November, so then we're going to the stash.
Okay.
We'll let it eat. Luke, take it away, Penn Sports.
Okay, so we have a big football game tonight. Having that said, there's a lot of pressure, especially being a Penn athlete. So, CJ, you've obviously played sports, baseball. How do you handle that pressure of the playoffs?
Yeah, you just got to play your game. Make sure you play your strengths. It's more of if you go down, not using the back against the wall mindset. You just got to be relentless with everything you do and play as if you were up one with everything. You can't play as if you're down because that's when you get shaky and the nerves come into play and they take over. But I think football will be all right tonight with Portage. But when they get into the tougher games, the dogfights, they just got to be relentless and play with no filter, no regrets.
Does anything change just because it's a playoff game and there's higher stakes, or is it the same approach from your experience?
You try to take the same approach, but it doesn't work. The nerves are always going to take over. The adrenaline is going to take over, but you just try as best you can to handle it. And I mean, it's more fun because you know that's what you work for all year, and that's what you practice for, and everything mounts up to that. So,
definitely.
What do you think? What do you think about NCAA? Just let players get paid off their image and likeliness.
You know, I don't know if it's right, but they're doing it. They're getting paid a lot to play already just because of scholarships. But, I mean, most of them are probably getting paid already, so.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no incentive to not sit out games, so I think now that you're paying these guys the way you are, it's time to make the playoff 8 teams. These guys are just going to sit out.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, now we'll go to a topic more personal to you, the Chicago Bears. So what do you think about Trubisky?
It's fork season. He's terrible. My Lord, stick a fork in him. I hope we can get a quarterback in the second round, Jalen Hurts or something. It's terrible watching him play. He throws straight ducks. I'm in the stands watching. He'll throw a ball, and I just want to shoot it out of the air. It's wobbling. There's no spiral whatsoever, and he throws it to the guy with 3 guys on him. He doesn't throw it to the wide open one. So,
okay,
horrible.
How much of this is faulted to Trubisky, and how much is Nagy?
All of it. If you watch the game in person, you'll see 3 guys wide open running down the field, and he's going to try and check down in between 3 guys to Allen Robinson. And he fumbled on our own 20 and threw a pick that they took back to our own 5, and our defense still gave up 230 yards and 16 points. So I just don't. Yeah, it's all him. He's terrible.
And another sensitive topic is your kicking situation in Chicago. What do you think about the missed field goal?
Just deja vu. Same end zone, same everything. I don't know. He's been great up to this point. He just missed that one.
Okay.
I mean, but that's Trubisky's fault for not scoring more than 16 points.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with that. Luke, big Cubs fan. What do you think about David Ross, manager?
Well, to be honest, I like him a lot. Obviously, I like Joe Madden, got us a World Series, but I'm happy that we have a guy that so many people respect on the Cubs and that is a natural leader. People question whether he can, be tough on the guys, but most of the media thinks he's just a nice guy, but he's even admitted it that that's not all true and that he can be tough. So I don't think he'll have a problem with that. And I'm interested to see what coaching style he has, but I think he can give them a chance at the World Series next year and a couple of years to follow.
I agree. And personally, in your own experience, big baseball player here, what's your favorite coaching style? What do you feel works the best?
I think I like somewhere in the middle of tough but still teaches you, because in my opinion, when someone's just yelling, you might not be as focused on actually learning from it. You're more focused on like getting yelled at. And I think in the middle of that, you can get taught, while when you get yelled at too, a little bit, you can still learn from it and understand that you're actually doing something wrong. You need to adjust to it. What do you think?
I would say as loose as a coach can be, still having respect from his team. I mean, it's such a tough and it's a slow sport, tough sport. You got to have as much fun with it as you can. You see the Nationals go in after every home run and go through the line just screaming, and that's the way you win baseball games. It's not by coaches chewing people out. It's when guys are having fun. So that's what I hope David Ross does with the Cubs.
For sure.
Alrighty. Well, we're running out of time. Luke, any closing remarks?
Not for me.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for listening, folks. Have a nice one.
Have a good day.